Hey everybody, for CityStars.tv, I'm Ed Zelaski. I'm here today with City Stars head coach Rod Underwood, and I'm going to ask him some questions that you, the viewer, submitted. So first off, Coach, this one comes from Stephen Illyria, and he wants to know, what are some of the team's successes off the field of serving the city?
Well, for us, it's been, our inner city program's been great. We've done some church camps that have been awesome. We did the church camps were really very good in terms of guys got a chance to share their testimony and share their ways and their beliefs and impact some lives. And inner city program's a weekly program that we do for most of the season, where we work with kids that really don't have much. I mean, they might show up in all the only clothes they have, or might not have had a meal in a few days. So that's just rewarding to hopefully give those guys hope.
And I remember I stopped by the one at Royal Redeemer in North Royalton, and that one was, there were a lot of kids out there, and the players were working with them for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's really rewarding on both sides. The players enjoy it. Yeah, sometimes it's, oh, we got another appearance or whatever. Once they get there and start working with the kids, it's rewarding to be able to give back to those guys.
All right. Well, this one is from Arthur in Cleveland, and he asked, have you talked with the front office about getting a larger percentage of the regular season roster in for training camp?
Yeah, I mean, I think really there was a bunch of change. New coach, new office staff. I came in late. I came in February. So those are things that we're definitely looking at and opportunities for the future. So after the season, we're going to reevaluate everything, and then from that point, we can decide on what's going to be the best to do, and that's something that we definitely want to look at. So.
All right, this one is from Jeremy in Illyria, and he asks, can you address what preferred method of transition from defense to offense is, what your preferred method is, and what's being done to maximize the impact of a player like Pato or Warren?
Well, what we attempt to do in transition is we have two things that we try to do. Number one is, depending on the game that we're playing and the opponent, that affects our transition. Sometimes we try to press high to keep them. When we lose it, try to win the ball back in the first 10 yards. If we can't, then we drop behind the line and we get a good line of confrontation. Sometimes we sit in a little bit deeper right away. We lose it, drop back, sit a little bit deeper, make it very hard to break down the 11. So it really fluctuates from game to game and opponent to opponent. In terms of using Warren and Pato in a position that sort of highlights their ability, we try to get a guy like Pato a lot of touches on the ball, seeing the ball a lot, moving around a lot. So he's the guy that's initiating the attack.
Okay, and this one is from Robin in Akron, and he wants to know what changes have been made and what are going to be made to try and turn this last part of the season around.
Well, I mean, obviously, as a coaching staff, we try to evaluate weekly, daily. After every game, we do a lot of video watching and a lot of analysis of our team and evaluating every player. So at this point, I mean, the bottom line is for us, we still see that we're going to make a fight and make a push to get in the playoffs, and that means obviously as many goals as we've given up. We've also been pretty decent in defending. We look at our results against top teams. Don't give up a lot of goals against the top teams. Yeah, we had a bad stretch last week in Rochester, Montreal, but overall we've done well. We just got to score more goals because goals take the pressure off of the defense, and we haven't done a good job of scoring goals to take the pressure off the defense.
And this is our last question. It's from Alex in Stowe, and he's curious about what happened with Godfrey Tenoff and why he and the team parted ways.
Well, I think number one, we have to say thanks for Godfrey for his service to the club over the years that he was here. It was an important part of the team going forward and winning the championship last year. But I think from my perspective as coach, I was looking for something a little bit different. And so I just decided that it was the best thing that, since I was looking for something different, something I was trying to do with the team, and I think it's just in best interest that we part ways. So.
All right. Well, Thank you very much, Coach.
Okay.
Good luck with the rest of the season.
All right. Thank you.